All right, everyone, welcome back to the Brad and Kyle channel, and today we're going to be talking about 3 tips that you can do to get better at your bowling game. Stay tuned. So Kyle, when we talk about instruction and tutorials, there's a lot of information out there that can be heavily weighted toward the physical game. And the physical game is a very important aspect to the game, but today we're going to be talking about more of the mind and the mentality state that we need. So what's the first tip you have for us?
Yeah, I think it's important to know first that the mental game is as important, if not more important than the physical game, because especially when you get to our level and just higher level bowling in general, everyone throws it good. But it's those guys that have a great mental game that really break through.
It eventually becomes everything.
Yes.
Because once you get to the highest level, physically everybody's great. So it eventually, the better you get, the more important it becomes.
Yeah. So the first tip we're going to talk about today is visualization. Guys, we need to visualize our shot before we try to execute it. That means before you get on the approach, before you even pick up your ball, you need to have a good idea of where you want that ball to go over, the ball motion that it's trying to create, and then how it's going to go through the pins. Doing this is going to just reassure you, give you confidence when you throw the ball down the lane. If you're getting on the approach and you still have no idea what you're trying to do and you're not sure, all of a sudden you start second guessing, and we're not going to make shots under that lack of confidence. So guys, visualize the shot, and it's easy to say, it's harder to do because this takes discipline. It takes discipline to execute this every shot because it's easy just to get up there and throw it, and then maybe I start getting mad, and you just and that's the one thing. When we start bringing emotion in, and we stop visualizing, we don't remain disciplined. So guys, visualization is key.
Yeah, you're right. Visualization creates discipline. Discipline creates confidence.
Yes.
It's the start of it. So the second thing actually is how you talk to yourself. We like to call it positive self-talk, and this is something that was it helped me so much when I was younger. I heard someone tell me, talk to yourself as if someone else is talking to you. So if you go up there and throw a bad shot, and I'm walking back, and Kyle looks at me and goes, "That was terrible," that's not going to make me feel very good. So it's
even though I do that.
He doesn't, but it's ridiculous to tell yourself that. And so when you're bowling, it's very important to make sure the words that you use are words that you like to hear. They're kind to your mind. They help your mind stay in a good, positive mentality. Because at the end of the day, bowling is a game of mistakes. We make mistakes literally every game. And when you make those mistakes, you have to be comfortable with yourself and telling yourself, okay, what can we do now? What did we see there? What can we do now? Instead of directly focusing on the result and then telling yourself that was terrible. If you do that enough, you're eventually going to feel like you're actually terrible.
Yeah, we need to make sure that that conversation that's going on in our head is something positive. We know that we want to be harsh critics on ourselves, and at times that's okay. You need to be realistic, but just make sure, like Brad said, if someone was talking to you, are you liking that conversation or are you not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the third thing we're going to talk about, guys, is it's really easy. Believe in yourself. When you walk into the bowling alley, you need to have that sense of confidence that you are the best bowler in there. You know, there's times where we'll walk into a bowling alley, and whether we are or not, every single time we believe that, because if you're lacking that confidence, then that's not going to provide you with the best shot-making ability that you can have.
And I've gotten to the point where I really enjoy someone who maybe isn't technically sound or isn't that great at bowling, but you can tell that he believes in himself, versus a guy that's really good in bowling, but he has doubt. There's no point in having doubt.
No.
Because even if you fail, even if you bowl bad, even if everything goes catastrophic, doubt just doesn't get you anywhere. If it goes catastrophic, you want to make sure that you did everything mentally for it not to happen. And if it still happens, if you can stick to that process, it will eventually happen the way you want to if you believe in yourself. If you believe you can do it, you will eventually do it. And the thing about bowling is it's such a hard game that it becomes very hard to continue to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You've experienced doubt.
Doubt
you
comes
will
in.
experience doubt.
Yes.
the important thing is to recognize it and then say, no, 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 that's counterproductive. I need to believe in my ability, no matter how hard it gets, because it's eventually going to get hard. And that's the beauty of the game. All right, guys, thank you for watching the video. And we want to offer you guys a free gift. All you have to do to receive it is click the link in the description or in the comments below.
Yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe to this video. If you got any feedback, anything you want to learn, drop it in the comments. See you guys later.